When I worked in education, I met a child whose story has never left me. He was only 9 years old, but his behavior was unlike anything I had ever seen in someone so young. At first, nothing seemed out of place. He was quiet, polite, and rarely caused disruptions. But then his teacher started noticing strange things. He never laughed when other kids did. He never joined games at recess. Instead, he would just watch, always watching. One afternoon, his mother shared something that sent a chill through everyone in the room. She said she often woke up in the middle of the night to find her son standing silently in her doorway. He wouldn't say a word. He would just stand there, staring at her. When she asked him why, his answer was simple but terrifying. "I was making sure you didn't leave me while I was sleeping." At first, she thought it was just a phase, maybe separation anxiety. But then, darker behaviors started to appear. One morning, she discovered all the sharp knives from the kitchen were missing. After searching the house, she found them carefully arranged under his bed. When she confronted him, he calmly said, "If you ever try to leave me, I'll use them. You won't get away." It was then that she realized his obsession wasn't about love. It was about control. At school, his behavior grew more concerning. He became fixated on a classmate, following her everywhere. If she talked to anyone else, he would whisper, "They aren't your real friend. Only I am. If you leave me, you'll regret it." The girl grew so frightened that she refused to come to class. When the boy was brought to the counselor, his explanation was chilling. He said, "People always leave. My dad left. My grandma left. Everyone goes away. But if I scare them, they'll stay." Those words revealed everything. This wasn't just a child misbehaving. This was a child who believed fear was the only way to keep people close. And soon, it escalated further. One night, his mother woke to the sound of her bedroom door being pushed shut. When she tried to open it, she realized he had wedged a chair against the handle. From the hallway, she heard his voice. "Now you can't leave. Now you're mine." That was the breaking point. Child Protective Services were called. Mental health specialists stepped in. And not long after, he was placed in a residential treatment facility. It was the only way to keep both him and others safe. I never saw him again, but his story has never left me. Because sometimes the scariest thing isn't a child full of hate. It's a child so terrified of being abandoned that he chooses fear and control over love.